Morning everyone, and welcome back to Inspired Carping. We're back on the bank today at my local club water. Different water to the first two videos that I posted. A bit of a tougher lake, this one. This is where I caught my PB last year, but it was difficult then. That was throughout the summer. I have seen a couple of fish show this morning already in the swim that I'm in, and so I have cast out the 3 rods to the 2 shows that I've seen. On the Palatrax product, as I said before, this is the only product I'm going to be using this year because I believe in it. You can actually see that they do fishing clothing as well, which is really handy because I needed some new gear, which the wife was good enough to buy for me. So it's nice and warm, nice and sunny today, but there's a little bit of a breeze going across the water southwesterly, which is okay. Only a little bit of a breeze. A lot of bird life about, so I have dipped my rods just off the edge of the water, just so that I don't get taken out by the swans and the ducks that are quite prevalent on this lake. Now this lake you can only fish one side. There's 13 swims. I'm in swim 11, so I had a bit of a trek with the barra today. As I say, I walked the lake first thing this morning, saw the couple of fish show, and that was a good enough indication for me to decide to set up here for the night. I'm here for 36 to 48 hours, so if I get nothing tonight and tomorrow, I've got the opportunity probably to move, although it is half term, so it could get busy. As I say, there's only 13 swims. It's quite a popular lake because it's got some big fish in it. I think it was quite busy over the weekend according to the local tackle shop, so we'll have to wait and see. There's probably been a bit of bait going over the weekend. So baiting wise, I'm on the 3 squabs, so the multi-worm, the crave and the jungle for the moment. I do have the crustacean cocktail to use if I need to as well. As I haven't put a lot of bait out at the minute. I've sort of cast out to the 2 fish that were showing. I'll have a bit of a see for the next hour or so, and then I might just put a few freebies out. I am working on the method mix, so I'm using the method on the stones and with the grips hooks from Palatrax. So, and I've got the gamma line on as well, so I am fully Palatrax. As I say, that's what I'm going to be using this year. I will put links below to the products that I am using if you're interested. But that's it for now. I'm going to enjoy this warm weather while it's out, so I'm going to get out of the bivvy, have a sit in the warm weather, and let's look for a bite. So not a lot's happened since this morning, apart from one more show over the far side. I have just pinged a bait, about 14 wraps out. I've gone on to a crave pop-up over the far side. It's a bit more silty. I've still got 2 on the gravel bar, so we'll see how they go. As I say, the swans and the ducks have moved away for a time being. It was a bit of a nuisance this morning, but they've now gone. So I'm hoping for a peaceful afternoon and maybe a take. Hi everyone, just had a bailiff round. I had a bit of a chat with him around the lake situation. He reckons that only half a dozen, 7 or 8 fish maybe tops have come out throughout the winter, and none of the big ones. So I think it was an upper 20 that was the biggest fish that's been out. Although there were 7 guys on the lake over the weekend, nothing come out. The guy earlier packed up, he had nothing, and then the young lads just turned up this afternoon, about 4 swims down. So there's only the 2 of us on the lake for tonight by the looks of it. I'll see how it goes tonight. It's a difficult one because I really like the lake and I've got a good feel about it today, but it's just one of those whether do I up sticks and move tomorrow. There is another lake quite close, which I might consider, but that all depends how this evening and tonight goes. But we'll find out in the morning. Evening everyone, just thought I'd give you a quick update. It's 10:30 at night. It's got a lot colder than anticipated, so it's about 3 degrees at the minute. Should have been around about 7 or 8 today. Now it is saying it's going to get up to about 11 tomorrow and stay like that through tomorrow evening. So I've got a bit of a choice to make really. I can tough it out if nothing happens tonight, or tomorrow tough it out for another night session here on a lake that's only produced about 7 fish over the winter. Or there is the option of moving swims, as there's only 2 of us on the lake at this present moment in time, so I could potentially have a walk along the lake first thing early hours tomorrow morning, see if anything else is showing anywhere else, and then maybe move. Or there is 2 other lakes on my membership which are very close to this one, so there's a couple of miles away down the road. So there's the option of actually up sticks and trying those. Not sure what their form is over the winter. Not sure what their form's been recently. There don't appear to be many people fishing them, so with this lake being a bit more popular and a bit more bait going in, then I was hoping that this one might produce a fish. Clearly not yet. I've decided to put a few spoms of bait out, just around about 6 or 7 spoms. I'm fishing now all 3 baits on the same spot, all within about sort of 2-3 feet of each other, just to try and generate a sort of parcel of food in one area, see if that makes a difference. Still on the paddle tracks, still on the squabs at this present moment in time. I've set my alarm for 1 o'clock, and if nothing happens then I might reset the baits. I might leave one, maybe 2 on the spot, and then I might just have a rover for a couple of hours during the night, see if I can pick anything up, which I'll probably change to a pop-up, just so I know it's off the deck. If anything happens, I will obviously show on the video. If not, looks like I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Morning everyone. It's quite light. Had 1 run which I struck into absolutely nothing there. Contemplated packing up this morning, going to different lakes I was mentioning. However, as I was about to reset my baits, 3 fish popped up about 3 or 4 feet away from where I'd baited my area. So I'm going to tough it out for another day and night. So I will continue to record my progress if there is any. But like I said, I'm doing these videos showing you the good and not so good times of carp fishing. At the moment I've had 1 run which I've missed, unfortunately. I've now had 5 fish show on my spot, which I'm really hopeful about. I've just put the rods back out with the 3 baits as before, so Crave, Jungle and Multi-One, on the stone system. I haven't used the method mix this time at the minute. What I've done is I've spotted out the method mix over the top, so with a bit of sweet corn. There's another 6 spoons of that have gone out this morning just over the area where I've put my baits, and fingers crossed and hopeful we get a take. Good afternoon everyone. Still on the bank. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the 2nd day. So apart from the 3 shows this morning, there's been 1 more show over in swim 12 which the bailiff has dropped into. I don't think he's had anything yet. I've had some company today. I've had a couple of ducks sit with me all day. That shows you how much I haven't been doing. They've stayed there and haven't moved, a bit like myself really. So I've reset the rods around lunchtime. 2 bottom banks, 1 pop up, also wrapped around a PVA mesh bag full of chopped up squabs, and to go along with the hook bank, see if that can just give them a bit of a parcel of food smack on top of the bank. Haven't put any more spoms out yet. I'm going to go about 5 o'clock. I'm going to reset the rods again just as it's starting to get dark. Reset the rods for tonight with these that have already made up, plus probably 4 or 5 spoms of bait just over the area. I'm going to fish 3 rods on the spot where I saw the fish this morning. Did have that 1 run last night which, you know, clearly I wasn't out of bed quick enough to get, but you know, hoping that they come back again tonight. It's exactly the same area I saw the fish, so I am hopeful, and we'll see how we get on. Evening everyone. So it's just gone 5 o'clock. Darkness is just coming in and the rain has just settled, so you can probably see it on the glasses. So I've just been up to see the bailiff in the next swim. He's had nothing today, even though he cast out to a few shows. Interesting enough, he's using Palatrax products as well. He's on the Gamma line, and he had some Carp Crush that he was using. Not using their bait, but he is using some of their products, which was quite interesting to have a chat about that. So 3 rods back out. The one on the left on the Crave squab, one in the middle I put on the Crave pop-up for tonight, and the one on the right I put as a jungle squab. Now I'm fishing on about a 6 foot square patch, which is where all the fish showed this morning. I'm hoping they've just gone for an away day and they're going to come back during the night and fish off the same, feed off the same spot. I've got about probably half to 3/4 of a kilo of bait out, which is just crushed squabs, some carp crush and some sweet corn all mixed up. I've spawned it out, and I've also had a bit of method around the stone, so they've had plenty to eat today. Maybe too much, maybe too little, I don't know. Maybe it's too little to keep them interested, or maybe it's too much for them to continue to feed. I don't know, it's mid-February, so and they have been showing. It's a bit warmer today, who knows, I'll probably find out later tonight. So if all goes to plan, like it did last night, around 2 o'clock in the morning I'll be woken up. If it doesn't, I'll see you in the morning. Well, yeah, it's about 7 o'clock on the final morning of my 48-hour stint on this lake. The lake's been tough, so nothing doing, which can be expected on this lake. It was tough during the summer, but equally there's only 7 or 8 fish out into the bailiff over the winter. So the run that I had the night before last was a good run, but I missed it, so that's down to me. But as I say, these videos are about the highs and the lows of carp fishing. Confident in my approach, found the fish 2 days running, hit the spots that they were coming out of, but they decided not to play ball. It's the first fish I've actually seen show in winter, so positive is that they are starting to move around. So that gives me some hope towards the end of this week, maybe next week, when I can get back out again. But as I say, there's nothing to show for my efforts over the last 48 hours. I've learnt some stuff for myself, which I'm going to take forward, but for now it's time for a cup of tea, back all the gear up and get myself off that. If you have stuck with me and enjoy what you see, please hit the subscribe button and you'll receive some more content. But until next time, tight lines everyone.